What you're about to see is real. No movie characters, no invented stories. Just 16 rare people whose bodies, choices, and lives have gone far beyond anything most of us can imagine. Some survived medical conditions doctors could barely explain. Some transformed themselves until the world could no longer look away. Others faced pain, disability, judgment, or isolation, and still built extraordinary lives filled with confidence and purpose. From rare medical stories and extreme human transformations to unconventional lifestyles and unbelievable resilience, every case reveals a different side of humanity. This is Epic Human Stories. Watch closely, because the closer we get to number 1, the more impossible these stories will seem. Number 16. Terry Wallace. In 1984, a severe traffic accident in the United States completely changed Terry Wallace's life. The impact left him in a vegetative state, offering little expectation of recovery. Through it all, his family stayed by his side, providing unwavering love and care for 19 years. Then, in 2003, the unexpected occurred. Terry regained consciousness, marking what became a true medical miracle. After nearly 2 decades, his very first word was "Mom." That single moment deeply moved the medical community and ignited global interest in brain recovery research. Though Terry Wallace passed away peacefully in 2022, his story lives on. It remains a powerful symbol of resilience and the enduring strength of family love against overwhelming adversity. Number 15. Stanley Thornton. When Stanley Thornton from California, USA, appeared on National Geographic's TV show Taboo, he gained international attention. He embraces an uncommon lifestyle, spending a significant amount of time living like a child. This involves using custom clothing and furniture tailored specifically for an adult body. While his everyday routine sparks curiosity and controversy, it holds deep personal significance for him. For Stanley, stepping back into early childhood is actually a psychological tool to manage deep trauma from his past. He experienced abuse as a child, which left lasting effects, specifically post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and depression. Today, he lives under the care of a housemate who provides a nurturing maternal role. This routine helps him reclaim a vital sense of safety and comfort, allowing for emotional healing from wounds that have never completely faded away. Stanley's situation also sparked a legal debate in the United States regarding the legitimacy of his disability benefits. However, after extensive medical evaluations, government authorities cleared him. They confirmed that his psychological trauma and health conditions were completely genuine. Though his life carries deep emotional struggles, his journey encourages deeper empathy, reminding us of the complex ways people cope and heal from adversity. Number 14. Jackie Koorn. Growing up in a sports-oriented family, Jackie Koorn dedicated many years of her life to competing as a professional kickboxer. However, when the 2020 global pandemic brought all competitive athletics to a sudden standstill, she embraced a new direction. The Dutch competitor shifted her focus to bodybuilding, launching a remarkable transformation that openly challenges traditional beauty standards and inspires audiences worldwide. Through rigorous discipline and intense training, she built her physique up from a balanced 70 kilograms to an impressive 160 kilograms of mass, highlighted by her massive 61-centimeter arm measurements. Rejecting conventional expectations, Jackie defined her own distinct style as curvy muscle. This personal concept intentionally blends immense physical strength with a highly confident and distinctly feminine aesthetic. While her powerful physique occasionally draws curious glances and mixed reactions from onlookers, Jackie Koorn approaches life with an optimistic, warm-hearted confidence. Her personal journey represents more than just a notable achievement within the bodybuilding community. It serves as a clear statement urging women everywhere to embrace their physical strength, take pride in their bodies, and define their identities entirely on their own terms. Number 13. Marky Jaquez. In Kansas, a young man named Marky Jaquez left behind a remarkable legacy defined by courage and deep optimism. He lived with a very rare genetic condition known as epidermolysis bullosa, or EB. This severe disorder is commonly called butterfly skin disease. It leaves a person's skin as fragile as a butterfly's wings. For Marky, a gentle touch or the slight friction of clothing could trigger painful blisters. To manage this, he wore protective bandages around his body and relied on a wheelchair throughout his life. At one point, doctors predicted he would not live past the age of 14. Marky had already lost a sibling to this exact same condition. Yet, he refused to let despair dictate his path. He went on to defy those expectations, ultimately celebrating his 21st birthday. To help educate people everywhere, Marky and his mother turned to TikTok. They shared authentic glimpses of his daily routine to raise global awareness about EB. His online videos, showcasing a constant smile, even during agonizing bandage changes, quickly connected with millions of people. Although Marky quietly passed away in early 2022, his story remains a lasting source of genuine hope. He proved to the world that a fragile body can still hold a completely unbreakable spirit, capable of moving humanity. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this video, helping us pass his message of inspiration on to even more people. Number 12. Elise Sasso. Growing up in the U.S. Virgin Islands, Elise Sasso felt a constant need to hide her unusually swollen legs. Throughout her youth, the undiagnosed condition fueled deep insecurity. Instead of receiving an accurate medical explanation, she was frequently given misleading advice about dieting and exercise. It took years for Elise to finally discover the truth. She had lipolymphedema, a hereditary condition passed down from her late mother. Today, she openly shares her moving journey of self-acceptance and self-love. By finally gaining a clear understanding of her medical condition, Elise was able to shed a long-standing emotional burden. Rather than staying hidden, she stepped into the public eye openly, sharing her story across media platforms to raise awareness throughout the community. Her journey delivers a powerful message, proving that true beauty comes from the courage to embrace, appreciate, and completely love your own uniqueness. Number 11. Emile Ratelband. Imagine taking legal action for one specific reason to officially change your birth certificate and become 20 years younger. That is precisely what Emile Ratelband tried to do. A Dutch motivational speaker and media figure born in 1949, he always possessed a lively, high-energy spirit. By 2018, he captured worldwide attention after launching a unique court battle that tested traditional boundaries. In front of a judge, Emile presented a striking case, asking to adjust his birth year from 1949 to 1969. To him, the paperwork simply clashed with his excellent health and vibrant energy. He aimed to boost his professional prospects and transform his dating life. His central point: since modern laws permit citizens to modify their names and genders, people should possess the same freedom to choose their official age. In the end, a Dutch court turned down his petition, ruling that age forms the basis for critical civil rights and social responsibilities. Even so, the case captured heavy press coverage. This strange legal effort sparked worldwide debates regarding personal autonomy and generational assumptions, showcasing our deep drive to control our timelines and confidently cling to youth. Number 10. Sammy Krieger. American plus-size model Sammy Krieger built a powerful social media presence through self-assurance and a distinct style inspired by Kim Kardashian. Early on, Sammy faced intense self-doubt about her curvy physique. However, she refused to let standard beauty expectations stall her ambitions. She made the decision to replicate iconic outfits from her celebrity inspiration. This move put her body confidence on full display and suddenly went viral online. The content attracted millions of followers and ultimately brought praise from Kim Kardashian herself. As her profile grew, it brought mixed reactions and critical comments about her looks. Yet Sammy Krieger maintained a steady, optimistic mindset. She leveraged her reach to partner with prominent fashion lines, championing a message of self-love and personal identity. Ultimately, Sammy's path serves as a clear demonstration of bravery. By owning her uniqueness, expressing her style, and confronting old stereotypes, she helps redefine beauty far beyond numbers or traditional expectations. Number 9. Aleesha Young. Born in Utah, USA in 1984, Aleesha Young has earned international recognition as a professional bodybuilder. She stands out instantly due to her muscular frame and remarkable arm measurements, which exceed 45 centimeters. This powerful build and scale frequently prompt people to view her as a real-life Lady Hulk. Yet this physical development did not happen by chance. It came from years of strict discipline, dedication, and unyielding effort. Raised in an athletic household, Aleesha grew up with a father who competed and siblings who loved fitness. She discovered her passion for lifting weights at just 15 years old. Bypassing conventional expectations of appearance, she chose a different direction. She dedicated herself entirely to developing professional-grade strength and muscle. Through rigorous workout routines, careful dieting, and steadfast focus, she consistently broke past her personal boundaries. In the world of professional bodybuilding, Aleesha Young rapidly built a strong reputation across major competitions. A defining peak in her career arrived back in 2014 when she captured a major weight class victory at the 2014 NPC USA Championships. Backed by striking physical stats, including 46-centimeter arms and 71-centimeter thighs, she earned her coveted IFBB Pro card. This triumph firmly established her rank among the most physically powerful women in the sport. While she occasionally encounters curiosity and stereotypes surrounding muscular women, she holds on to immense pride and confidence. Aleesha views real strength not as a simple spectacle, but as a lifelong path of personal development. Her life highlights a narrative of true endurance, showing the importance of shaping an individual identity instead of fitting into a standard social mold. Number 8. Lisa Brown. In Wisconsin, USA, former model Lisa Brown built a life rooted in remarkable resilience. She was once recognized for her fit, balanced physique, but her health took an unexpected turn when she began shedding weight rapidly and severely. Her diet and exercise routines remained exactly the same, yet the pounds kept dropping. This altered appearance led to public judgment, as strangers completely misread her medical condition and made hurtful assumptions about extreme dieting. A long and exhausting search for answers eventually led to a breakthrough. In 2013, physicians diagnosed her with superior mesenteric artery syndrome, also known as SMA. This extremely rare condition compresses the digestive system, preventing the body from properly absorbing nutrients. Even while managing severe physical difficulties and depending on medical assistance, Lisa kept her optimistic spirit alive. Rather than retreating from public judgment, she stepped into the light, utilizing artistic photo shoots and media interviews to educate the world. She also launched a thoughtful project, personally crafting and mailing supportive, hand-designed cards to patients across the globe who faced similar medical struggles. Although Lisa Brown passed away peacefully in early 2017 at the age of 34, her compassionate spirit lives on. Today, her journey continues to share a meaningful message of resilience, offering a deep sense of pride and inner strength to many other individuals currently navigating their own difficult health challenges. Number 7. Miyuki Sugiyama. Born in Jilin, China in 1994, the athlete, originally known as Li Mingyang, seemed destined for professional basketball. Towering at 1.96 meters, her early raw talent propelled her all the way to the 2010 World Championship with China's U-17 national team. Yet her entire trajectory shifted following an invitation to play in Japan for the Chanson Cosmetics Club, a move that introduced her to the world as Miyuki Sugiyama. Seeking better professional opportunities, the teenager left her hometown behind to train and compete in a completely unfamiliar environment. There, a senior club executive took her in, and in 2012 she officially became a Japanese citizen, adopting the name Miyuki Sugiyama. This move triggered intense legal disputes between international basketball federations over transfer regulations for players under the age of 18. Even with bureaucratic hurdles and fierce public criticism tracking her early steps, Sugiyama locked in, integrated into her new culture, and remained dedicated to her choice. This transition highlights more than just high-stakes sports ambition. It serves as a testament to personal agency, breaking across national borders and societal expectations to secure her own destination. Number 6. Arlindo De Souza. In Olinda, Brazil, a bricklayer named Arlindo De Souza captured global attention. He pursued a physique that pushed well past conventional limits. Hoping for rapid muscle growth without the commitment of traditional long-term training, he relied on a dangerous shortcut involving synthetic muscle-enhancing substances. This approach drastically changed his appearance, resulting in arms that measured nearly 74 centimeters and earning him the nickname the Mountain locally. Yet, right behind this striking look were serious and hidden risks to his physical health. The turning point came when Arlindo De Souza lost a close friend to those same practices. That tragic loss, alongside growing medical warnings about severe health risks, prompted a major shift in his outlook. He recognized the heavy price of sacrificing health for mere appearance, leading him to abandon artificial enhancements entirely to protect his well-being. Does Arlindo's story reshape how you view extreme beauty standards? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to help spread the message of valuing health and natural beauty.
Number 5. Tsunaina.
Can an entirely unconventional appearance become the definitive path to achieving top-tier international success? This is the actual journey of Tsunaina, a fashion model and musical artist widely celebrated for her captivating ethereal beauty. Born in Nepal with Tibetan ancestry and raised throughout South London within the UK, she features a remarkably distinctive facial structure. Her look is defined by deep expressive eyes, a smooth forehead, a wide nasal bridge, and naturally placed beauty marks. Fashion industry observers often describe her stunning appearance as a living masterpiece, comparing her to an ancient mythological figure brought directly into our reality. Though initially reserved about not matching conventional looks, her path shifted when she was unexpectedly discovered on the street. Despite not meeting the typical height requirements for a runway model, her distinct aesthetic instantly set her apart. Before long, she regularly filled the pages of premier magazines like Vogue and Elle, while securing major global campaigns for luxury houses like Christian Dior. She brought immense poise to London Fashion Week, walking the runway with a natural confidence that quickly made her a core inspiration for iconic makeup artist Pat McGrath and several leading high-fashion brands. Away from the immediate glare of the runway, Tsunaina channels her multifaceted artistic talents into the world of music. She composes deeply soothing melodies that bridge her ancestral cultural heritage with an entirely modern contemporary sound. This artistic evolution serves as a clear testament to self-acceptance and confidence, proving that authentic beauty is never restricted by rigid standards, but flourishes when we fully appreciate and value our own distinct identity. Number 4. Johnny Quinn. Can a person truly rebuild their life after experiencing a severe crisis? In Millington, Tennessee, a young man named Johnny Quinn proved what is possible. His story began when he was just 4 years old. Johnny became trapped inside a family storage building during a sudden fire. Thanks to the quick and courageous actions of his sister Leah, he was pulled to safety. Johnny survived, but the physical impact was immense, leaving the young boy with severe burns across roughly 95% of his body. The road to recovery became a long and difficult process. Johnny spent 6 months in a deep coma, a time during which he underwent more than 100 reconstructive surgeries to rebuild his damaged skin and tissue. The extensive scarring across his entire body frequently brought uncomfortable attention from others, leading to a personal struggle with self-doubt. But Johnny possessed a clear determination not to let these circumstances define who he was. He steadily worked through those emotional challenges, ultimately finding a true sense of inner peace. Johnny chose a different path than hiding. He stepped into the spotlight, building a career as both a model and a motivational speaker. Rather than masking his appearance, he views his scars as clear evidence of survival, often calling himself a burn thriver. Today, his personal journey serves to inspire millions globally, encouraging people to accept their own differences and meet difficult challenges with real strength. Number 3.
Celia Chartres-Aris. In the United Kingdom, a prominent activist named Celia Chartres-Aris has carved out a powerful legacy of persistence against heavy odds. Living with an exceptionally rare genetic condition known as Loeys-Dietz syndrome, she has faced profound medical obstacles, including multi-organ complications. At one point, doctors gave her a very fragile outlook while she relied entirely on artificial nutrition. Yet, Celia refused to let these challenges dictate her future. Moving past these physical barriers, Celia completed a bachelor's degree in law, eventually becoming a government advisor, lobbyist, and policy expert. Her clear vision led to key partnerships with the United Nations, the European Union, and global organizations. Through this work, she consistently fights to advance equality, broaden employment opportunities, and confront discrimination against disabled people. In recognition of these major contributions, the Shaw Trust named Celia Chartres-Aris one of the most influential disabled individuals across the United Kingdom. She also co-founded dedicated initiatives to support entrepreneurs living with disabilities and personally participated in the London Marathon using a wheelchair to raise vital funds for healthcare causes. Her unique journey serves as a clear reminder that purpose can spark genuine change and reshape our shared world. Number 2. Erika Linder. The global fashion and entertainment landscape experienced a remarkable shift thanks to Erika Linder. Born in Sweden in 1990, she initially rejected the industry by turning down a modeling offer at just 14 years old. Her true breakthrough came later, driven by a decision to celebrate her unconventional identity. In 2011, Linder's career accelerated when she posed as a young Leonardo DiCaprio, delivering striking photographs that completely captivated the fashion world. By challenging typical aesthetic expectations, Linder proved her talent on elite runways and in major campaigns for both menswear and womenswear. This adaptability and sharp presence drew the attention of premier luxury labels, establishing her as a clear symbol of personal authenticity and individual expression. Expanding beyond the modeling world, Linder successfully transitioned into acting, delivering a memorable performance in the 2016 film Below Her Mouth. She also starred in prominent music videos from major global artists like Katy Perry. This evolution into a multifaceted performer highlights her deep commitment to personal authenticity, demonstrating that real impact comes from remaining anchored in your own identity regardless of the expectations of society. Number 1. Rachel Winnard. Living in England. Rachel Winnard has moved people across the globe with her deeply optimistic outlook. Rachel lives with fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, commonly called FOP or Stoneman syndrome. This incredibly rare condition impacts roughly 1 in 2 million people worldwide. It progressively transforms soft tissues, including muscles, tendons, and ligaments, into solid bone, gradually creating an internal second skeleton. This profound medical journey first began for Rachel when she was just a child. Following a minor childhood accident, her family spotted strange symptoms, leading to an official diagnosis when she was 12 years old. Rather than letting fear dictate her life, Rachel met her reality with genuine optimism. She views the condition not as a punishment, but simply as a distinct chapter of her life. Even as her joints slowly fused together and restricted her physical movement, Rachel worked hard to keep her independence and enjoy everyday moments. A major highlight of her story arrived when she married her husband, a partner who provides constant love and steady support.
Their relationship serves as a beautiful reminder that deep connection moves past physical constraints. Today, Rachel Winnard frequently speaks out to build public understanding around FOP. By sharing her journey, she aims to encourage other individuals facing similar medical diagnoses, reminding everyone that a person's internal strength shapes their quality of life, not their physical limitations. Behind every shocking image in this countdown is something far more powerful than appearance effort. These people have fought through pain, trauma, illness, judgment, and limits most of us may never face. Their lives teach us to pause before judging, respect choices we may not understand, and recognize strength where society often sees only difference. The real shock is not how unusually they look or live, it is how fiercely they keep moving forward. And that may be the most extraordinary human story of all. Before you leave, ask yourself, which story will stay with you, and why? Share your answer in the comments. It might help someone see the world differently. If this journey meant something to you, leave a like and subscribe to Epic Human Stories. Missed our earlier videos? They're still waiting, filled with extraordinary lives. And keep an eye out, more unforgettable stories are coming. Until we meet again, stay curious, judge less, live boldly, and have a beautiful day. The next remarkable story may be closer than you think.